Hello and welcome to episode 12 of Moving On Up on Football Manager 2017. And since last episode where we drew 0-0 against NK Osijek and beat them 2-0 in the first leg and managed to get ourselves through to the next round of the Europa League, we've played 5 games offline. So we started our league season against Bordeaux, got a 1-1 draw. We went 1-0 down, but Juan Carlos saved the game for us. Disappointing, we were on top in that one but didn't manage to get a win. We then played against Saint Etienne and we took the lead through this one with Romain Perraud getting his first goal of the season for us. But again, we couldn't hold on. Well, not again, because last time against Bordeaux we didn't have to hold on, we were losing. But we couldn't get the victory. Jordan Ayew equalising in the last minute for Saint Etienne, a very disappointing goal. We were again on top in that one. But then we played against Monaco at home in the league and we managed to win 3-1. We were 3-0 up thanks to goals from Djurdjevic, Eliouane and Hatem Ben Arfa. Valère Germain getting a consolation goal late on for Monaco, but we managed to get the 3-1 victory. Then it was Europa League football, and it was the first leg of our playoff tie against Astra Giurgiu. And unfortunately, we did concede an away goal in this one, which is a bit concerning, but as long as we win the second game, we should be fine. Clayton and Remy Walter getting the goals for us, consolation goal for Jose Moreco for Astra Giurgiu. And then the match that we've just played was against Montpellier. It was in the league and it was a 4-1 thumping. We went 1-0 down thanks to an Alireza Jahanbakhsh goal on the 16th minute. However, I did my team talk at half-time, brought on Clayton, and Clayton just showed me why I brought him on. He scored 2. Paulin Puel, one of our youngsters who's come up through the youth system, managed to get his first goal for us as well. And Hatem Ben Arfa finished the scoring on the 83rd minute to give us a 4-1 victory. So in today's episode, we are going to be playing the Europa League tie against Astra Giurgiu and the league match against Lyon. We are currently sitting in 5th in the league. I'll just show you the league table now. So you see we are 5th in the table at the moment. Only 2 points behind Lyon, who we play in the league, like I said. Marseille currently top of the table, joint top really with Paris Saint-Germain and Bastia. Marseille with a slightly better goal difference. Well, hopefully we can beat Lyon and that would mean we would jump above them in the league. But first off, we've got the Europa League to contend with. So this is the formation and lineup we're going with for this Europa League match. Now this is going to be my tactic that I use in the Europa League. I've used it so far and it seems to have worked quite well. 4-1-4-1 defensive midfield wide formation. So we have Cardinal in goal. Emil Kraft is at right back. We change our 2 centre backs. We had played Dante and Le Marchand in the last game, but Thiago Kurzweil and Pascagli come in for them. Dalbert comes in for Cunningham at left back, giving him a rest today. Cyprien is at defensive midfield. Walter is partnered with Lys Melu, who comes in for Jean Toral in centre midfield. Barkok comes in at attacking right midfield for Ben Arfa. Djurdjevic continues at attacking left midfield. And then Eliouane is in for Paulin Puel up front. We'll just stick the retain possession instruction on and we'll leave it on standard. Hopefully we don't concede a goal. If we do concede a goal, as long as we score 1, we can afford to lose 2-1 and that would take us to extra time. But I'm sure everyone's aware of the away goals rule. So I don't know why I'm trying to explain that. So we're going to tell the lads to carry on straight from where they left off the last match. We are on an unbeaten run. We're unbeaten all season in all competitions. So hopefully we can continue that today with a victory against Astra Giurgiu to send us through to the group stages of the Europa League. So first highlight of the game, Barkok with the ball. He passes that to Lys Melu, the centre midfielder. Lys Melu probably looking for a pass back to Barkok maybe. No, he's trying to run past, but he shoots instead. And Lung Jr. with an easy save in the Astra Giurgiu goal. First chance looking okay. I mean, it was a speculative effort, but still a shot. Another chance possibly, just getting close to half time now. We're in stoppage time. Kraft with the ball on the right hand side. He passes that to Lys Melu, who had that shot earlier that worked the goalkeeper, I guess. Barkok with the ball now further forward. He plays that back to Lys Melu. Lys Melu moving forward with the ball slowly, looking for someone to pass to. Finds Walter. He's got plenty of space to run into, and he does run into it. He plays it through to Djurdjevic. Djurdjevic shoots, and it's 1-0. That's an away goal, and that hopefully should be the tie done and dusted. Djurdjevic with his 3rd goal of the season. 1-0 we lead here in this match. 3-1 on aggregate. So Walter just had lots of space to run into. Played a beautiful pass through to Djurdjevic, who couldn't really miss from there, and he places that into the bottom corner of the goal to give us that 1-0 lead. And it's half-time. We scored just on the half-time whistle, practically. And I'm very pleased with the performance. Keep it going. No one's looking too tired. Dalbert having a bit of a stinker on a 6.4. Perhaps we should have put Cunningham on the bench to replace him. Although we've got Pascagli who can play at left back. Shall we make that change? No, we'll give him the start of the second half. Corner for Astra Giurgiu. Kosovic to take it. It's headed away by Walter. Is Boscagli going to get there first, or is it going to be their player? It's their player. So Nakora with a shot on the volley, and it's just off the post and cleared by Kraft. That was just out of nothing. He smashed that. Thankfully, the post was there to stop it from going in the back of the net, though. There's 67 minutes gone. We're going to make a change. Now, we've got Cyprian and Walter, who are both looking a bit tired. Walter's having a good game. Cyprian's doing all right, I guess, but nothing's too special. So we will... Shall we move Walter down to defensive midfield? I think we'll do that, actually. So Walter down to defensive midfield. Cyprian can be replaced by Taddy Ngamba. Now, I did try and work a loan deal for this guy, but it fell through at the last minute, so he will be remaining with us for the time being. Oh, we have an injury. And it's Pierre-Lise Meliu, upper body injury. That's annoying, but we have got Toral. Oh, we've got Walter. No, John Toral coming on for Pierre-Lise Meliu. So, complete overhaul in the centre of midfield. The only one remaining from the start of the game is Remy Walter. I hope Meliu is okay. I've just made that change. Literally just made it. Okay, there we go. John Toral on for Lise Meliu. Confirmed. Hopefully he's not out for too long, as we've got a chance here. Dalbert with a free kick, passes it to Walter. Walter looking for someone to pass to. He plays it to Toral. Now back to Kraft. Just slowly building this move up. Kraft down the right-hand side. Plays it inside to Toral. Toral moving forward now. Now it's Yuan, who plays that back to Walter. We're good at keeping the ball. I'll give us that, but as I say that, we give the ball away easily, very cheaply indeed, to Nicara, and that's cleared by Boscagli, but Reagan's got the ball now, and now it's Florea with a through ball to DJ Khalid, and another one. Khalid shoots, and it's over the bar. And the clock is running down very quickly. Ashraf György with about 15 seconds left to get an equaliser in this game, but to give the ball away, Toral with the ball. It's probably not going to come to anything, but we'll obviously stay with it. It's going to just edge towards full time, I imagine. Barcock holding the ball up nicely, plays it back to Kraft. Now it's Walter, a few seconds left. Barcock with the ball. And there's their full-time whistle. A 3-1 aggregate victory over Astra György, and we are through to the group stages of the Europa League. So fortunately, Meliu is only going to be out for between 3 and 7 days, as he's only picked up a bruised rib. I guess that's kind of uncomfortable. You wouldn't want to run around with a bruised rib. Might hurt a little bit. And we've been awarded £2.23 million for getting through to the group stage of the Europa League. And that draw is tomorrow in game, so we will bring you that in a second. So let's take a look at the teams that are going to be in the Europa League draw. So quite a few groups to be drawn. I think are we seeded third? Is that what it said? Yes, there we are. Third seeded. So obviously we can't get anyone that's from our own country. But the big teams that we can get, there's a few decent teams. We could play against our former club Napoli. There's Liverpool in there, Wolfsburg, Sevilla, Schalke, PSV, Galatasaray. Lots of big teams there. Let's just see who we get. I will do automatic draw for the group stage one. I know I didn't do it for the last stage, but that was because there was just so many teams to draw. This one's a bit more interesting, obviously, because it's a group. I'll not do automatic draw. I'll just do draw next team. This automatic draw does take a long time. So we'll see who's in the first 2 seeds for each group. Quickly draw that. We'll see who we can get. So looking at that, the groups that look the most difficult, I mean, it's difficult to judge, really. Wolfsburg and Lazio, possibly difficult. Sevilla, Feyenoord. Roma, CSKA Moscow. Let's just see where we go. So we're not in there. Not in there. PSV Dynamo? No. Napoli, we can't face our former club. That's unfortunate. Are we going to get an English team? There's still opportunity. Still Leicester out there. We've not got Leicester. So it's down to these final 3 groups. Who are we going to get? Is it Wolfsburg and Lazio, Olympiacos and Braga, or Schalke and PAOK? It's Schalke and PAOK. I'm down with that. Pretty happy with that. Draw the rest of the teams and see who else we get. We get Karabag. Okay, I'm happy with that group. I feel we've got a good chance of progressing from that. So here we are for the Lyon game, and this is the lineup that we're going with. So we've got Cardinal in goal, Kraft, Boscagli and Thiago Kurzweil remain in defence. Greg Cunningham comes in for Dalbert at left back. Cyprien is still in defensive midfield. Taddy Ngamba comes in for Remy Walter at centre midfield. Jean Toral comes in for Pierre-Lise Meliu, who's still recovering from his injury in the other centre midfield position. Hatem Ben Arfa plays as attacking centre midfielder today. We have changed formation back to our league formation. And Djurdjevic and Clayton are the 2 strikers up top. I was considering putting Puel back in, but I just think it's too big of a game to risk him fluffing up his lines, really. His team talk's all done. Told them to avenge what happened last time we played Lyon. We probably got beat. Lacazette has been a thorn in our side every time we played Lyon, so hopefully we can keep him quiet today. Okay, first highlight of the game. Kraft with a throw-in. Throws that to Cyprian. Now it's Tiara Kurz with a centre-back. Bit of space for Cunningham on the left, and he finds him. Cunningham now. Can he get past the defender? He can't. He gets tackled, and Fekir's got the ball. Possible counter-attack, but Buscagli intercepts that pass brilliantly and plays the ball out wide to Kraft. Now it's Toral. Toral not with many places to go, apart from back to the goalkeeper. So Cardinal moving far forward, he launches that, but that falls to Lyon, and Fekir has the ball for Lyon now. He's got a man over on the right hand side, but he gets tackled by Cunningham instead, who plays that forward to Djurdjevic. Djurdjevic with an excellent pass to Clayton, and Clayton's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Clayton, can he score? He's put us 1-0 up. Clayton tries to lob Lopez, and Lopez is aware of that and catches the ball. Good chance there for us there, though. Clayton should have probably just smashed that rather than trying to be cheeky. But it's good signs, and we have a goal kick here. Cardinal launched towards Clayton, but Zika virus is playing. Everyone get masks on or whatever you have to do. We don't want to catch Zika, Jesus. But Lyon coming forward, Raphael with the ball, gives it to Fekir. Back to Raphael, we need to get a foot in. Raphael gives it back to Fekir, they're just passing amongst themselves. Raphael once again crosses it in, Buscagli heads it away, Cyprian heads it further, Toral heads it even further, and we've got a counter-attacking opportunity now. Ben Arfa plays it forward to Ngamba forward to Djurdjevic. Djurdjevic holds up the ball a little bit, gives it to Cyprian, and back to Tiara Kurzweil. We've slowed this move down, right down. Ben Arfa to Djurdjevic, through ball to Ngamba. Ngamba can cross it, he does. Clayton's there, Clayton shoots, and it's 1-0. Clayton on the counter-attack, we kind of slowed down the counter-attacking move, but it worked anyway, and Clayton gets his 5th goal of the season, and it's 1-0. Ben Arfa with a nice pass to Djurdjevic. Djurdjevic held the ball up a little while, passed it to Ngamba, who just played the ball through to Clayton, who tried his best to hit the goalkeeper, but it still managed to go in. 1-0 to Nice. Free kick for Lyon, Cabaye with it, hit off the wall. Fekir with the ball forward to Raphael, who crosses it in first time. Lacazette's there, and he's hit the bar, and Kraft has cleared it. I would have put money on Lacazette scoring that. He always scores against us, but it wasn't to be then. Throw in it deep in our half. Raphael gives it to Tolisso. Back to Raphael. He's got a chance to cross it. It wasn't closed down. Arda's there. It's headed away. Can Toral get it first? No, he can't. Gonalons gets it instead. Gonalons shoots. What is the goalkeeper doing? Maxime Gonalons with a shot from the edge of the box, but Cardinal should definitely be doing better with that one. Let's have a look at the replay. So ball headed away, Toral misses the chance to get it, Gonalons just shoots. I mean, there's a crowd of bodies, but they're not really blocking him. Oh, it took a deflection. Brilliant. Okay, deflected goal. Sorry, Cardinal, it wasn't your fault. 1-1. So half time here, and it's 1-1. We haven't played too badly. I mean, Kraft is our worst performing player, 6.5 rating, but we've not played too badly, really. It was a good first half. It was. We'll still come out of the match with a win today, say that. And we'll give Emil Kraft a little bit of time to try and improve his rating before we take him off. We have got options on the bench, plenty of options. So let's just hope that the lads that are on the pitch can go out and do the job for us. Obviously, Lyon are a tough task. I would be happy with a draw, to be fair, but a win will take us above them. Free kick for Lyon, Yanga and Biwe, plays it out wide to Raphael. Forward to Fekir. They're getting lots of space on the wings, but Cunningham tackles well. Cunningham now, can he find the ball to Djurdjevic? He can. Djurdjevic plays that through to Ben Arfa. This is an excellent chance. Ben Arfa through to Clayton. Clayton for a second of the game. Clayton shoots and Clayton scores, and we're back in the lead. 2-1. Clayton with a 6th of the season, a 2nd of the game, and that was excellent play. Djurdjevic with a brilliant pass to Ben Arfa, and Ben Arfa through to Clayton. Let's take a look again. Djurdjevic, excellent pass. Ben Arfa, one touch, then pass through to Clayton, who had the whole goal to aim for and just dinks it past the goalkeeper to make it 2-1. Yangambi with the free kick gives it to Arda. Arda moving forward now towards Lacazette, but Tiara Kurzweil wins the header well. And Ben Arfa flicks it on to Djurdjevic. Djurdjevic with an excellent through ball. Clayton looking for his hat-trick. Clayton's through on goal. It's Clayton. Oh, so hopeful. A two-goal margin would be perfect in this one. We're into the 70th minute just about. We're going to make that change now. Kraft is going to come off. We've got Eamon Barcock on the bench, who I am training to be a right back, so hopefully he can do the business there. No one else is performing very badly, and everyone's conditioning is pretty good too, so we'll just leave it at the one change for now. Emil Kraft coming off the field for Eamon Barcock. And it's another free kick, deep in their own half, from Zika to Luis Felipe. Now it's Gonalons. Cabaye with the ball. Out wide to Arda. Arda cutting inside now. Plays that to Valdivia. Now it's Fekir. There's a man over on the right-hand side if he wants to use him. But Taral intercepts brilliantly. Now it's Djurdjevic. Can he launch another attack? Towards Ben Arfa. Ben Arfa is through on goal. Ben Arfa, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Plays it to Clayton unselfishly. And Clayton gets his hat-trick. Excellent stuff. 7th goal of the season now. Clayton just can't stop scoring. Hat-trick hero. And Clayton has won this game. I don't think it was offside, to be fair. Let's have a look at the replay. Hatem Ben Arfa is the man that the ball was played through to. Clayton, I think, stayed on line with him. Yeah, it looks like he stayed on line with him. And just passed it into the back of the net. 3-1. So what we're going to do, Clayton has got a hat-trick. We will give him a standing ovation. And Paulo Puel can come on, the youngster who I wasn't sure of putting in to such a big game. He can have a few minutes. How long? 12 minutes in this big game. And we'll also bring on Remy Walter for Jean Toral in centre midfield. That's all our changes made. And hopefully we can hold on to this 3-1 victory. Ben Arfa with a free kick in a dangerous position. Crosses it in. It's headed away, but Cunningham's going to get it. Hopefully he doesn't give the ball away. Which is exactly what he does to Lacazette. That's a man you don't want to give the ball away to in that position. And Lacazette sprinting through on goal, but he's been taken wide. And Cunningham makes up for his error with an excellent challenge. And he plays that forward to Djurdjevic. Now it's Puel. This could be our chance for a counter-attack. Puel plays it forward to Djurdjevic. Djurdjevic moving forward. He's getting surrounded by men, but he shoots. And it's just wide from Djurdjevic. Cunningham making up brilliantly for that mistake. I really thought that Lacazette was going to go through and score, but it hasn't been his day so far. But it could be now. Kabay with the corner. Whipped in. It's the back post. Zika's there. It's a penalty. Djurdjevic has been adjudged to have fouled someone. Who was he fouled? We're slowing it right down. Possibly slowed it down a bit too much. I have no idea what's happened. Absolutely no idea. Penalty. But for what? I couldn't tell you. Here we go. Can Cardinal make himself a hero? We do have a 2-goal lead, which is something at least. Hopefully Cardinal can save this. I'm doubting it. Kabay steps up. And Cardinal saves it. And then Ngamba clears it, thankfully. Because I had no idea why that penalty was given. Djurdjevic did not do anything as far as I could see. But Cardinal saves our blushes and keeps the 2-goal lead. We're deep into stoppage time. I'm guessing the whistle's going to blow any second, and it does. 3-1 victory. Clayton with an excellent hat-trick and a well-deserved win. Cardinal with an excellent performance as well. I don't believe he only got a 6.9. Surely that penalty save should mean he gets like an 8. That was such an important moment. But we're very pleased with that. Very pleased with the result and the performance. We kept Lacazette quiet. Clayton winning man of the match, obviously. A 9.5 rating, 3 goals. Can't really complain about that. And that moves us up to 4th in the table above Lyon. There's a few teams, well there's 2 teams that are left to play in this game week. Bastia are one of them. Hopefully they lose to Toulouse and then we can catch them up in the games to come. So looking forward to the next episode, we will do our second Europa League group game against Schalke, and we'll also do the Toulouse League game. I don't really want to do the first Europa League game because that should be pretty easy. No offence to Qarabag or however you pronounce that, but we should be winning that. Schalke and Toulouse in the next episode. So that is it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Feel free to leave a comment below. Subscribe to my channel to get all my content when it comes out. And I'll see you next time.